Murphy's inaugural group walk day. We've got Cornelius and we've got Tazzy out as well. Two just really solid walkers. Tazzy also just has this aura that nobody ever messes with. And she's pretty good at putting dogs who are misbehaving in line. So we brought her along for that reason. And we also wanted to do kind of boy-girl thing. So Murphy. So honestly, okay, so when he's locked in, like walking, he walks brilliantly. Like right by my side, no issue. Very little tension on the leash. That was solo. Once we added the other dogs, took him a lot longer to kind of get settled into the rhythm. Because I don't know, he kept like, first he was trying to hump Cornelius a little bit, then was trying to entice him to play and stuff like that. And it's all fine and good, but it took a little bit of work, but we're still able to get him locked in. So that's good. So really, there hasn't been anything where I've been like, oh man, this is like, we're not going to be able to work with this dog. So he's doing great. He definitely, I mean, as we talked about, like he has some very extreme reactivity to bikes. There's been a couple dogs that he's triggered on, and then there's been other dogs that he hasn't at all. So I haven't really kind of established a pattern there yet. And then there's been a couple times when we were just walking by a parked car and he's lunged and latched onto the tires of the parked car, which I gotta say, that's a first for me. That's never happened with a dog before. But in terms of the like the leash biting, so it definitely starts as like, he gets amped up to like a 13 and then doesn't know what to do with his energy because he's a cattle dog. Like he wants to run, nip at the flanks and kind of bring people in, but obviously he's on a leash and that wouldn't be socially appropriate for Charlestown. So, you know, that's kind of just how he reacts and like expresses that super high spike of energy. So then, now he's biting the leash. Then as soon as you try to engage with that to get him to disengage, it seems to become play to him. Like he switches gears like so quickly, you don't even notice. But then it's like, oh, like I like this game and we're playing. It could also be like a dominance factor with that too. Tough to say, I need a little more time on that. But anyway, so with the leash biting, actually what I found that works best so far is just what we call extinction, which basically just means kind of just ignore it. Like once the stimulus is gone, I got rid of this thing, he'll walk back into good walking behavior within 10-15 seconds. So we're going with that for now. I meant to bring in Chuck It. It's like one of those rubber dog balls. They kind of try and redirect that energy towards something else. About the leash, basically, as soon as he goes for it, just stick a Chuck It in his mouth. But there's a Samoyed staying in my house, and I didn't realize he's a ball nut. He stole all the balls out of my gear bag. Which normally I carry half a Petco in this morning before I left, so I didn't have any Chuck It, so we'll try that out tomorrow. But I mean, as you can see, like in this video, he hasn't triggered on anything, and he's good walking with the group. He was totally fine meeting Tazzy. Meeting Cornelius, there was a little bit of a tiff. As such things go, it's pretty mild. I got him settled over it in about 25-30 seconds, so really not that big a deal. But definitely, hey, some macho man, like unfixed male dog type stuff. And Cornelius is pretty young still too, so he has a little bit of that in him still as well. So anyway, that's where we're at now. Just did a nice long walk through the Navy Yard. We're heading back towards Murphy's now, and I'm gonna get back to focus on walking the dog. So that's kind of the early scouting report. But I think really, as long as I'm kind of selective about introducing him to the rest of the dogs, like in small batches, in the right combination, stuff like that. Like again, I haven't seen anything that makes me go like, ooh, this isn't gonna work out. So cool. All right, that's the update.